This episode focuses on creative personalities. We all have a dominant creative personality, and that can show the tendencies, strengths, and our approach to creativity. So everyone is unique, though, and at the same time, science has proven that we all fall into a general personality type, and science can test for it. So even within a collection of people of the same general type, we can find great diversity in how each person applies themselves. This episode draws upon an excellent website that can quickly determine your creative type. Go to mycreativetype.com and try it out. This website was authored by Adobe Create, not by me, and kudos to the Adobe Create team for this work. They have a great description of each creative type also. I'll touch on each one here. Let's add first the adventurer to our board. The adventurer has high energy and spirit and is hard to focus and would rather follow inspiration than to stick to a plan. They are quick to act on an idea and put a plan in place because they know that their enthusiasm will fade over time. They're like the wind that blows here and there, soft and strong. They can't wait to move on to the next idea. Add the artist to our board. The artist has a knack of embellishing the idea, and they are driven to express themselves, to share a vision or a full thought. Artists can be held back by emotional fears and self-doubts, and they sometimes need encouragement. Strong emotional health in episode 6 is important to achieve the maximum potential of the artist. Let's add the dreamer to the board. The dreamer has a vivid imagination with ability to empathize and sympathize with others. They can find hidden meanings and new ways to accomplish an idea. They prefer to spend more time dreaming new ideas than turning ideas into reality. So now let's add the innovator. The innovator is the master of moving a raw idea into execution. They are great problem solvers. They thrive on change and naturally take risks to push the boundaries. They want to work on big ideas with big impacts to the world. They are strong at the beginning of an idea and near the finish line, but the grueling center steps drain them considerably. Let's add the maker to our board. The maker is the person who gets the work done. They have the productivity and inspiration. They are focused on mastering ability to manifest ideas, solve problems, and getting tangible results. They like to blend artistry with technology, but they struggle connecting to their own intuition. Let's add the producer to the board now. The producers have strong leadership skills and are goal-oriented. They get things done through pragmatic and analytical methods with high focus on creative activity. Continuously leaning forward and pushing through obstacles often succeeds. When others stall at the base of the mountain of work in front of them, the producers creatively find ways to get that work done. They're the ones that help climb the mountain. Let's add the thinker to our board. The strength of the thinker is intellectual curiosity, which drives continuous learning, which in turn applies new ideas in real life. Their quest for knowledge is inherent in all aspects of life, and over time their knowledge bridges disparate facts to create new ideas. The thinkers are often finished once the idea is born, and they struggle to bring it to fruition on their own. Let's add the visionary to our board. The visionary is full of big ideas and can see the next wave of changes that are possible. They push the limits on everything. They have a strong connection to intuition and imagination, which feeds a need to give back freely to society. They enjoy a cycle of imagination to possibilities, to envisioning, to expressing the vision to others, and to seeing inspiration take root in other people. They need others to follow through to implement the vision so they are free to repeat the cycle. So great news. You are a little bit of each one of these. And some types will be more dominant in you, and with practice you can turn on the type that you need to achieve a goal. And getting to know yourself better helps understand your strengths and weaknesses, which helps choose when to add value directly or when to team up with other people of other creative types. Now, I want to dig a little bit deeper into what actually drives creatives. By knowing your creative type, you can tap into your deeper motivations, which make it easier to enjoy and achieve your highest impact. Mihaly Csikszentmihalyi defines 10 contrasting pairs of traits that interact with each other in a complex manner and can add to your overall creativity. I want to break the myth that you can have only one of these. So the first pair is energetic and focused. You see, creative people tend to have a lot of energy, both physical and mental. The combination of energy and focus allows them to spend hours on a single task that holds their attention. The second one is smart and naive. So having high IQ is great, but an IQ over about 120 has shown to not necessarily lead to greater creativity. So having a normal smart IQ with the ability to look at things in a fresh, naive way drives a strong sense of wonder and curiosity. So the third one is playful and disciplined. A creative person may come across as carefree, but they can also be incredibly hardworking and driven towards their passion. They see their hard work as fun and may not relate to how others separate the two, work and fun, because they see them together. The fourth one is realistic and imaginative. Creatives can immerse themselves in imagination and yet can turn dreams into reality. The fifth category is introverted and extroverted. Although people tend to be introverted or extroverted, just one, creative people exhibit traits of both at the same time. They can be sociable and quiet. Interacting with others can generate ideas that can be processed in a quiet place later on. And the sixth one is proud and modest. So creatives are proud of their achievements, yet they are not. They are aware of their place. They know their work is remarkable, but that's really not their focus. Their focus is on the next idea, not the past achievements. The seventh one is masculine and feminine. Creatives resist the rigid gender stereotypes and roles, embracing both masculine and feminine sides exhibited by dominant and nurturing traits, respectively. The eighth one is conservative and rebellious. Creatives are out-of-the-box, non-conformant thinkers, and yet they must first internalize the cultural norms and traditions. They embrace the past while they still seek future solutions and new ways to make their mark on the world. Ninth is the passionate and objective. Creatives passionately love what they do, yet they can also critically examine it. They accept critiques from others, which allows them to kind of separate themselves from their work and find improvements in the feedback. And finally, the 10th one is sensitive and joyful. Creatives know the pain of rejection and risks, and they are fueled by the joy that awesome creation can bring. So I hope you find yourself in some of these traits and creative types. Retake the creative test on occasion to see whether you've shifted to a new type. Thank you for your time and attention, and repeat after me. I am a creative.